guys, remember, we will be...
Come on. Come on, keep going. Alrighty, we are live and checking out what we got. Alrighty, we are live and checking it. Alrighty, let's check it out here. All sorts of goodies. This is the second part of collection stuff that my coworker had me go through. This stuff, I actually might end up selling some of it. I don't know. We have to decide what we're gonna do, but yeah, there is a lot of cool stuff here. And this is just a little sample here. I'll show you right there. There's a Benji and a couple Morgans and a peace dollar. That's just the start right there. This right here is pretty cool. I don't know. I have actually never seen one of these, but this is pretty cool. That is a 1833. That is a 1 cent. I've never seen one of those. Whoa, as I drop it. That's pretty cool. I was gonna look that up before I started, but of course I forgot. I don't know. Okay, there it is. What year did I say that was? Well, we got a couple people joining us here. All right, cool. That is 1833. All right, let's see. There's 1850s. Well, I don't know. It says large cents. Oh, 1833. I was going the wrong way. Alrighty, what do we got? Let's see. All right, here we go. 1833. I don't know if they doesn't look like they're all out of Philadelphia. There it is right there. Again, I mean, it's not in perfect shape, but it's pretty cool looking. 1833, that says 2.739 G4, $20. That's kind of cool. All right. That's a good start. Hey, Billy P, how you doing? Oh my God, yeah, that was too cool. I can't wait to get that. That's gonna be pretty awesome. I saw you up in there. Did you win one of the early ones? I could not pick a number worth of beans to start. Yeah, it was not good picking for me, but it was funny on the ones, huh? Like in round 1, I think it was. So this is, I've never seen one of these. Good for $1 trade-in during America's Space Age World's Fair. Seattle, USA, 1962. Those are pretty cool. You know, Handy Andy is way too cool, and he's way too generous. I mean, he is awesome. All right, there's a Benji. We got a nice looking 51 Benji. This is just the start of stuff. So this collection here is a coworker, mine's mom's, and they actually got it from their, I think a mom passed away or something. They've had it for a little while, but they decided it was time to move on. So they knew I did coins and cards, because they have some cards too. But look at the shape of those Morgans. There's no, I've looked through most of it already. That's 1889. There's no key dates and no good mint marks. But man, look at those. They're beauties. Those look like they're all 89s. That is a 78. That's pretty cool. I think 78 is the oldest one that I've seen. I think I have one or two, but I'll tell you, I'll just kind of show you what I got here. So there's a bunch. I haven't looked through these yet. There's a bunch of books here of different stuff. This is all kind of the different silver. A lot of war nickels in there. There's some other silver stuff in there too. That jar of, I think that's just regular coin, that big jar right there. This white envelope looks like Wheaties. We got a nice looking $2 red seal there. And then this is a 64 set. And then check out these bills here. These are all silver certificates and old $2 bills. Like that's a 76 $2 bill right there. There's a bunch of them in nice shape right there. Then there's some Canadian back here. Yeah, some cool bills there. There's that. And then these boxes have some cool stuff in them right here. You just started collecting? Okay. Yeah, I've kind of collected on and off. I've collect pretty much everything. And coins, I've always picked them up if I saw them. But yeah, never to the extent that YouTube has taken it. That's for sure. And the nice thing is I'm good friends with my LCS owner, so if there's anything I need or want, he'll hook me up. I do a lot of work for him, and I collect cards also, so that helps. So let's bust open these rolls here. We'll start with some of the smaller stuff and work our way up to those 2 boxes right there. 3 boxes. I know the bottom box, that's a good one. Oh, you don't? See, I've done a lot of work for mine to basically keep him in business. I've sold some sports memorabilia for him. Because I don't live in a small town, but it's not a big one, and nobody really likes to spend the money here. That's a 69S. That'd be sweet if that was the good one, but it does not look like it. I think whoever did own this collection, I think they did a good job of checking stuff, because I've kind of looked through certain things, and you would think maybe you would find some type of key date. And I went through a lot of pennies last night, and no key dates. All the Morgans that I'm gonna show here in a little bit, they all none of them have mint marks. The piece dollars, I think there was one that was a good mint mark. But like these pennies that we just looked through, those aren't anything special. All right, we got a couple other people in here. It's okay to lurk, but it's okay to talk too. So these say 61D uncirculated, which there ain't much to a 61. Just being nice, I guess. You know what? They look like 61Ds. I'm not even going to bust them open. What's this one say? This one says 71 plus. And those are looking like 71s. Yeah, we're not going to bust open that one either. And what's this one? 75 to 49. That's kind of a weird little range there. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we got a memorial on the back there. I don't think we'll probably bust this one open either. Yep. All right, we're gonna set those off to the side. We got some pennies there that I think we're just gonna toss them in this jug, because that all just looks like regular old change there. Yeah, I don't see anything special in there. And maybe we won't throw it in there yet. just in case. I'm gonna grab a bucket from over here that I have, and that way we can yeah, definitely book fillers. I'm just gonna throw all that into a bucket there, and that way as we go we can do that, and we don't have to keep this stuff in our way here. We're gonna get this jar out of the way. All right, so we took a look at those bags. All right, so this one is kind of cool. So we got a few books here. So we got, I think I put them in order of smallest to largest. We got Lincoln Head, we got Liberty Head Nickels, Buffalo Nickel, Mercury Dime, Roosevelt Dime, Washington from 32 to 45. We got Franklin's. I think we got a couple Franklins. Yeah, there's three Benjamin Franklins. Oh, how'd we get a Jefferson nickel back there? Then we got another Lincoln. Oh, I know, because those were... All right, so let's put that there. We got Jefferson nickel there, and then we got a Canadian small cents from 1920 on. So those are pretty cool. All right, so starting it out. So here's the first book, and actually here there is actually a couple cool coins. So if you look there is the 1909 VDB. They don't have the S. That would have been too cool. There's the 1909 there and the 1909S. So those two are, especially the 1909S there, 1.8 million. That's a nice one. Then if you come down, they don't have the 14S or the 14D. That would have been awesome. But if you come over here, let's see, what was I looking for? The 24D, oops, I'm too far over. 24D, that's a nice one, 2.5 right there. And then I think, where was the other one? 26, wasn't it? 26S, 4.6. They don't have the 31S, darn it. That would have been cool. So there are a lot of cool ones. I mean, it's almost full, really. I mean, there's just a few of the tougher ones to get. But overall, that's not too bad. So there's some good ones there, that's for sure. All right, that was the Lincoln Head. And this one's from 41 on. Obviously, 41 on, there's nothing real special in there. We did the Steelies are in there. Yeah, that's a nice one. I wish that was mine. Then we got your 38 to 62, I think, 61 Jefferson nickels. Of course, they're missing the 2. That's the 50D is the only one I need for my book. I actually, they got a 39. Oh no, they got a 39D. That's cool. That's a tough one to get. That was the last hard one that I got. And they don't have either of the 38s. I've got those. Obviously, the war nickels are all filled in. That's cool. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of war nickels coming up. That's for sure. All right, we got some V nickels. Not. There's quite a few. None of them are in, I would say, great shape. But hey, they're there, right? That 86 up there is. Let's move that down. Only 9 million on that one. That one's pretty cool. There's a 12 over here that's right there. 8 million. So there's a couple shorter mintages in there. So that is cool. All right. And Buffalo nickels. Not a whole lot in this one. Yeah. Oldest one, they do have an 18S, 4.9 there. Yeah, there's a 27S, 3.4. That's not bad. And of course, they've got a lot of the newer stuff there. 28D, 6.4, not bad. But a lot of them are in pretty good shape, though. You can see the date's really nice, so that's cool. Some of those older ones, not so much. All right, now we're getting into some silver here. All right, here we go. We got some Merc dimes. Some of them are pretty rough. Unfortunately, there's not a 16D hiding up there. But there's a couple older ones, a lower mintage. There's a 27S. At 4.8 million, 28D at 4.2. So there's some all right ones. None of them really look like they're in outstanding shape, but hey, they were filling their book. They were trying. Pretty cool. I think he said that. I think they said that one of the. They might have worked at a bank for a while. Roosevelt dimes, nothing special in Roosevelt dimes, but we'll show you how far they got along. Not too many empty spots. They were pretty close. Pretty close. All right, here we go. Let's get into some quarters. All right. Not a whole lot in the quarters. I was hoping to open this up and see the 32s, but nope. There's a 35S. That's pretty good. 3.5. 39D. Not too many quarters. All right. Now we've got Benjis. Not really any key dates on Benjis. I mean, there's a couple that are okay, like the 53S, 4.1, 49S, 3.7, but a lot of those, you get a lot of these up here, 3 million, 4 million. So both 48s are pretty cool. Those actually look like they're in pretty good shape too. All right. 49, both 49s are about under 4 million. Cool. And there we go on that side. And there's 3 of these books. So we got a lot more than you and me both. Yeah, that one was the best book because they only have 148 in here. They got 249. They got both 49s. They don't have the 50. I don't think either one had the 53. That's 2.8. So there we go. One more Benji. Missing that 48 there also, but it had both 49s, no 53. Philly, I should say. They do have the S. Pretty cool. Lots of Benjis. You gotta love 90%ers, especially old coins are just too cool. Now this is one I kind of like. Canadian small cents. These old ones I like. So I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see those. Oh, there we go. Actually, that's looking through onto the next page. Look at those right there. There we go. 32, 33, 27. So those are cool, and I like the back on them. I don't know, but here we go. I'll show you the backs on those. Those are pretty cool. Just found a couple of those last night. Then we get, these are into the King George's. That's the King George up there, and then we got the young heads down there. So those are pretty cool. I like this type of book, but I think it might be missing. I think, isn't there supposed to be like a deal that slides out? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it looks like it might have broken off or got pushed in too far. I don't know, but there's the books. Those are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Gotta like those. All right, we're not going to go through these Wheaties because I obviously went through a ton of Wheaties last night. That's a Steely right there. A lot of 1919s last night. That looks like a 12. That would be kind of cool if it is, because yeah, that's a 1912 Philly. Would have been better as an S, but that's nice to see because of all the teens that we got last night. These all look like they might be pre-40s. All the teens, they were almost all 1919s. So maybe we can find some key dates. Oh, there's a Merc Diamond there. So that'll be cool. I'll take a look at that later. Let's take a look in here. I know there's silver in here. All right. Let's take a look. We got some older money, some beat up silver certificates. I still grab those if I find them, even though they're beat up. They're cool. Those ones are bad. There's a Red Seal 2. Again, beat up 53. Those backs on those are cool. And old Canadian, like I said, and then those, we'll get into those bills here in a second. Where'd I hide those? Okay, up there. Those, some of those bills are really cool. All right, so let's take a look here. Some more of the, no, these are different. So this is a Yakima Diamond Jubilee, 1960. Good for 50 cents in trade. Souvenir Jubilee money. Okay, those are different than the World's Fair one that we've seen. All right, those are cool. Those are different. Actually, Yakima, that is the town that I live in, so that's cool. There's a nice looking Ike. I know they do look like gold, huh? They're not heavy though, so definitely not. That would be too cool. Tax commission tokens. Huh. State of Washington. What do we got here? There's another. Good for one city fair. That's a bus token, I guess. Yakima, Washington. My LCS owner will like that. He's a history guy. Loves Yakima. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here's a couple silvers. What do we got? Both 64 Kennedys. Oh, I'll tell you, wait a little bit. You'll see some nice Kennedys, I'll tell you that. Red Point, OPA. Huh. All right. So we got, there's a bunch of different stuff in here. Oh, this one's kind of cool. This is, if you see that very well, that is a Dominican Republica 1888, 2.5 centavos. That's pretty cool. All right, and there's some other Canadian stuff in here too. Oh, this is a King George dime. I don't think I could make out the date on that one. We found one of these last night. It was a 1917. But that one, I don't know if it's worn or if it's got gunk on it. Man, we can almost get it. I'm going to throw it under the scope and see if I can see anything. Nah, that date, it almost gets there, but no date. So we'll just throw that up there. All right, what do we got? Let's see. There are a ton of war nickels in here. Those are all war nickels. It's one of my favorite denominations to hunt is nickels. Love my favorite coin. So yeah, I think it's worn. I don't think it just has gunk on it. I think it's worn. It's not gonna bring anything back to life. But buffalo nickels are my favorite coin. I just think they're pretty cool. So obviously, like hunting nickels, I love the war nickels also. So all those are war nickels there. And I think we looked at these dates and there wasn't anything special, but there a lot of them. Well, maybe I didn't look. That's a 1920. Looks like it's a Philadelphia. 36, 27. A lot of them are in really good shape. 37. And I say that, and then we get one like that. No date. 37. 36. 36. And that one looks like maybe a 25. It's 25 and a D. I think 25D might be a key date. Could be an S. I went through a lot not too long ago, and I think I don't know, let's see, D, yeah, D's not bad, 4.4 million. That's a good one. It's not perfect or anything, but if you can see a date, that's half the battle. That is a 25. That is a 25D. So that's a cool. And G4, I think it said it was $10. So that's cool. And let's see, that's just gonna be a 65. That is a Steely. Those are always cool to find. That's just a regular old Canadian. And that's a King George. Another King George, that's 1940. Oh, here's one of those old Canadians right there. That's a 1928. Those are cool. I like those. All right, so we got some King George. We got that. That's going to be 60D. All right, there's a Merc. We got some Mercs here, so we got some silver. Those are all Mercs right there. Cool. And then we got a 64 Rosie. We got some other kind of transportation. That is Bremerton Charleston. Good for one fare. Those are cool looking. All right, so those are actually some pretty cool finds there. All right. All right, guys, I don't mind you speaking up. We got 6 people in the chat. I guess just you and me, Billy. We got a 64 proof set in here. Those are pretty. That is just... Okay, you see how nice that 64 is. All right, you'll have to wait and see when we get to some rolls in there. Oh, man. Whew. Talk about beautiful. All right, let's set that back there. Let's take a look. Well, here's a $2 bill. They had it folded in here. I don't know why they didn't have it out like this, but you know, it's not in terrible shape. It does have some, like 3 creases, but it's still pretty cool looking. I love the back. That's awesome. All right, set that over now. We'll take a look at some bills here. Lots of bills, whole stack of them there. Some of them obviously have seen better days. But, you know, just like I said, I would still keep them. Obviously, they're, you know, a little on the worn side, but that one was a 57. That's a 35. Another 57. 57. Ooh, that one's, yeah, 35. 57. What's that one? Another 35. Oh, it's a little worn, but that's a star note. That's kind of cool. 35G star note. All right. All right. I think there was a couple more star notes. Another 30, a couple more 35s. Yeah. 35, 35. Bunch of 35s. We will get to some bills that are in a little better shape, but these ones are a little worn. But they're all 35s. Here's a nicer looking one there. That's a 35. That one doesn't even look like it has. It's got a little crease over here, a little bit there, but for the most part, that one's actually pretty nice for 35. All right, that's another 35. Looks like most of them are 35s. There we go. Yeah. I hope they don't call me a liar. I thought there was at least 2 or 3 star notes. Oh, here we go. Right when I see it, there's another one. That one's in better shape. And that one's a 57, so not quite as old, but cool to see old star notes. Edwin, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm inching closer to 400. Did you give me a sub? If you did, I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely need some sleeves. I agree with you there. Especially on some of these, you know, I don't know if any of them have, I kind of looked over the serial numbers, didn't see any cool serial numbers, but any of them that were in kind of better shape, they should probably be protected. That's a nice looking one there. And people love star notes, so those star notes I definitely should put away. Oh, we're back to the 35s. It'd be nice to see some of these 35s in better shape. But what do you expect from that old, right? 35. Yeah. Oh, back to the... Oh, there's a star note from 57. Got a little bend down there. Yep, we're almost out of these. Back to 35s. 57. There's a nice looking 57 right there. Actually, both of these, look at those two. This one almost looks mint. The top one. Nice. All right, now this is kind of funny. Look at this. So, what do we got? Looks like June 1st. It looks like they must have... oh, it's a checking deposit. I was thinking maybe they took money out from 76. June 1st, 76 maybe? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, here's some nice looking $2 bills. These are from 76. Darren, how are you? How's it going? Going through a collection here that my coworker's mom had. Oh, some of the... Okay, here we go. These are in sequential number. 98111, 182, 183. There's 984, 85, 86. Man, they got a lot of them. 87, 88, 89. Man, how many? 90. Oh, right one. Well, there might be some more. That was to 90 because this is 98, 98. Yep, there's, okay, so that was 90, 91, 92, 93, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's 8. So all of these, 99, 9900. So all of these, looks like 20 of them maybe, are all in sequential number, and they're pretty much mint condition from 1976. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Darren. Well, you missed a few things. You didn't miss a whole lot. The really good stuff is still to come. Oh, there's another. Oh, that's a 35 star note right there. Again, not in great shape, but cool star note. All right, are we at $2 bills now? Red seals. This one's pretty nice. It's a little worn, but not bad. Okay, here you go, right there. That's a good one. 63. Another nice one from 63. All these ones right here are nice. That one's got some gunk on it. But those are all 63 red seals that are pretty nice. That one's a little beat up. All right, let's set those aside first, and we'll get back to some of this. Okay, there's the 2. All right, so let's put those up there. Oh, let's put that one up there, that there. All right, now let's see. We got some, where's that? Hong Kong? No, I would say Korea maybe. Oh, Vietnam. Okay. Those are cool. All right, then we got some cool. I love the Canadian old bills. They got rid of these a long time ago and went to the loony and toonies. I've got some of these, some old ones. I think I got a couple 2s and a 5, but that's from 54. I think these are from 54 also. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Check out the backs. I don't know if you've ever seen those. Those are pretty cool. I don't know. I gotta find mine. I don't even know what I did with them. All right, pretty cool. All right, guys, that will take care of that. Slide those back in there. All right. So we have we had a bunch of books, Darren. We had all denominations. We had a bunch of Benji books. What else we have? We had Merck dimes, Roosevelt dimes, V nickels, pennies, all sorts of cool stuff. Now, this is where we get into some goodies, guys. This is going to be cool. This bottom brown box right here, that's where the goodies is. But all these boxes have some good stuff in them. So this box is basically nickels. So down in here are all buffalo nickels. I haven't looked through this stack here, but these have a lot of pre-60 nickels. Like there's a 54, and they also have war nickels. So there's some silver in there. This says Indian heads. I think some of these, I think I saw some war nickel rolls down there. These are V nickel rolls right here. All those are V nickels. V nickels. Now see, these are two. I got to get the camera right. Sorry, guys. So we got 2 rolls of V nickels there, and then we got 2 rolls of 64s. I think there's some type of error with 64s, but this is an old bankroll that wasn't quite torn off, and I think it was like 77. So this would be an uncirculated roll of 77s. So we're gonna set you down here and we're going to take a look at some of this and see what we got. All right, so let's see what we got here. That's another, okay, so these three are V-nickels. Let's see what, this one was another, this was another uncirculated roll of, that's 72. And again, I don't, these, well, I guess I shouldn't say uncirculated. I should say just a bankroll from 72. They obviously could be anything from back then. These say, this says Jefferson nickel on the outside, but that's not Jefferson. Well, it is, but that was a war nickel. This one says silver. Yeah, that's what I thought, Darren. Now, where am I looking? I don't know that one. Is it on the reverse? I've heard, I've watched Michael E. Fines, and he talks about it, and he sends the 64s to people, but I've never looked for it. Okay, it is on the reverse. Okay, so all of these look like silver war nickels. We obviously have to tap into them and check it out, right? Let's do that. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to be all war nickels, so obviously I'm going to have to go through it. But there's a 52, there's a war nickel. All right, 52. We really don't want to see a lot of that. We wanted to see a lot of war nickels. 63, that ain't going to do it. I don't know anything about Discord. I've heard people talk about it, and I have not done anything with Discord. Dennis snuck in here. All right, how you doing, Dennis? Well, I had to start without you. I have some cool stuff going on here. I haven't gotten to the goodies. Yeah, I do sports cards also. That's my, oh, that's a 64. That's my first love, I guess you'd say. And I hear people in a lot of the channels I go to talk about Discord on there too, and I don't know anything about it. Just probably another thing that I don't really want to get into, I guess. There's a 39. We'll have to check that for a mint mark. But yeah. So I'll tell you what you missed. You should join. They have free cherry pickers guide, error guides. Oh, okay. Doing good. I know you started without me, but I had to wash up the dinner. Yeah, you gotta get the chores done first. That's for sure. Yeah, I would have been on earlier, but I had to go take care of a few things after work. All right, so 39. Do we got anything back there? Nope, that's a Philly. I know that those 39s have some doubling back there too. And no doubling on that. You got a Topps Chrome, Kobe? Nah. See, I did not. I bought a lot of stuff from that year. I've got a bunch of his Topps, but I don't have... I got a bunch of everything of him, but I don't have his Topps Chrome. Yeah, that's a good one. That definitely is a good one. I can say, though, Darren, I do have a Topps Chrome LeBron rookie. Not bad there, right? All right, so on the 64D, where do you look for the doubling at? Somebody will let me know, right? All right, so we add into our stack of war nickels back there. Who is that? What are you talking about? You talking about the guy I said, Billy? Come on now. I know, some people you either love him or hate him. Monticello. Okay, so that's kind of like the 39 also then, right? Because I know the 39 is in the Monticello and in the 5 cents. So that's the same with the 64. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Billy's not a LeBron fan. Okay. Well, you know, I like him. You can't deny his talents. I'm not saying he's better than Jordan or anything. Also can be double on the D mint mark. All right, thank you, sir. Looks like this whole row was war nickels. So that is cool. Yeah, Jordan was pretty darn good, that's for sure. I'll show you. Okay, no, I can't. Darn it, I forgot. I sold them. I've been selling some stuff for my LCS, and I had a Jordan autograph card numbered 2 of 2. I forgot I sold it. It was pretty cool. I would have liked to have it for my collection, but it's gone. But I will. Here's a couple cool cards I'll show you. I got a couple cool Kobe's. This is obvious. This is my LCS. I have a couple of Kobe autographs, but I don't. This one isn't mine. So that's a buyback autograph. So that's cool. And then we have another one. That one is numbered 1 of 2. That one's pretty sweet. Pretty nice. Yeah, I sold a few things of Jordan for him. I sold a couple autographed jerseys, an autographed ball. I'm surprised. I've got those Kobe's up for sale for him, but people are watching it, but they don't want to spend the money on them, I guess. Jordan went pretty quick. But they are pretty spendy, so I can see why somebody won it. Looks like this, no, that's a 47. Right when I was going to say, I think this whole row might be war nickels too. We run into a couple. There's another 64. What's this one? 58. Well, Darren, you missed. I do have to tell you, you missed some books. We had some cool books. What else did you miss? Really, that was about it. I don't know if you were here. Oh, there's an old Canadian nickel in there. That's a 1932. That's pretty cool. Dennis in the house. See, I started talking about you, Dennis, and pops up the Canadian nickel. There's some nice 64s. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Benji books. Yeah, we had, what do we have? Three Benji books. Not quite full, but pretty close. There's a 39. Looks like it might have a mint mark. Nope, no mint mark. Any doubling? No doubling. All right. Oh, that was the one I did earlier, wasn't it? I got over in the wrong stack. It's not even late yet. What's my problem? That's a nice looking 45. Yes, nice. All these war nickels. Cool. All right, we'll slide those back there. I see a hello Blue Sandy. Did I? Oh, I did miss Blue Sandy up there. Well, hello there, Blue Sandy. How are you doing? We will check out those. Oh no, that was the 39 was over there. That was a new 39. Okay, I'm not losing my mind yet. I'm getting close, but we haven't lost it yet. Yeah, so we had our books. We had a bunch of Benji books. We had some Rosie dimes. We had some Merc dimes. We had obviously your pennies and your nickels. And we had some Merc dimes. So it was pretty cool. Well, that's a whole roll, easy for me to say, of buffaloes. And probably common dates, but what's that one? That one is a 28. I'll kind of look into them. There's a 30. At least they're dated. That's always nice. 35, 37. Oh, Dennis, the Canadian nickel is the only coin I really collect. I have started to collect the small nickels that are smaller than a dime. Wow. Okay. And looks like most of these are 36s. Actually, I'll have to look. You know, I don't know if I really need to look hard on some of this stuff, because I think, like I said, I think they went through stuff pretty good, because I don't see, in the stuff that I've looked through, I don't see any real key date stuff. So I think they were pretty knowledgeable with what they were looking for. Yeah, I still have those written down, Sandy. Matter of fact, I have them right there. I can tell you I got coppercoins.com and doubledie.com. Doubledie.com. Yep, I got you. Ooh, that's a nice looking 1930. Definitely see the whole date there. That's nice. And it's got a mint mark. Look like an S. Let's see. Yeah, 1930S. That's a nice looking one. I don't know if that is... 30 doesn't ring a bell with me with being a key date. They have pictures of errors, nice sites. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out. Darren, I think Dennis can answer that for you, but I don't think so. But Dennis, you can jump on that one for us. I think you got the answer to that. 30S isn't a terrible 5.4 million, but not something that's gonna break the bank. Oh, excuse me, Darren. Now that I look at your comment, I do see you asking Dennis. Oh goodness. 21, that's cool. Is that got a mint mark? Nope. 21 Philly. There's another 30. This right here is my favorite coin. I love the buffaloes. I was talking last night. I actually did a video I did some Nicodate my LCS, he doesn't really keep much that isn't in good shape. So I got some, I did get some no date buffaloes from him, and they were, so I went through and took out all the D's and the S's, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try nickodating. Any of your notes are 63. Check for bar notes. Can be valuable. I don't think 63 didn't ring a bell, but I will check that for you. So what is a bar note? And that is on the dollars? I think they were all 35 and 57s. Yeah. Okay, 80% on the Canadian nickels there, huh? All right, there you go. All right, what do we got in here? More nickels. I know you guys are probably tired of nickels. They were signed by him. Okay, we're almost done with the nickels, guys. I know you want to get to some real silver. We're getting there. We're getting there, I promise you. 46. All right, we got some more war nickels. That's not, what's that? Oh, that's a 54. I thought that was going to be older. 47. All right, here we go. All right, we are done with that one. There's the war nickels there. Whoa. Those are, oh man, those are some nice, that's a nice looking 52 there. Yeah, don't look like there's any steps back there, but those are nice. All right, what do we got going over here? You can use... Yeah, I've got Coinoscope. I like that. I've done that with a lot of foreign coins. 54. I thought that was going to be a war nickel. That's a war nickel. 62. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to give you a break on nickels. We got a box full here. And it looks like there's some more nickels mixed in there and some pre-60s, 54, 60s. I don't see anything older than that. No V nickels, anything like that. But definitely a lot of war nickels and stuff in that. I will search through that later. And then in here, we got a bunch of buffaloes in this box. That's a 29. I'll tell you, the one thing is a lot of their coins, especially the buffaloes, have been in pretty good shape. A lot of them are 35, 36, 37. Not a lot of older stuff. So that could be why they're in such good shape. Yep. Most of them I'm seeing 36, 37. Got to look for that 36D. Look for that three-legged buffalo, right? Never seen one. My LCS said they had one, and he sold it before I could see it. I wanted to check it out. I'm not real familiar. I mean, I know V-nickels. I don't know if there is anything of significant value. I've never really seen one in great shape either. They always seem to be pretty worn. These are all 7s, 8s, and 9s. There's a 10. Well, you know what? Well, we got you here. Let's Oh, there we go. Flopped it open right to the page. Liberty Head right there. Well, if you get back to 1885 and 86, those are good. Let's see where we're at. We're at 1900s. G4, they're all $2. 1909 is a little less. Yeah, nothing. You have to get in the 18s and back. 1894. So nothing. 1900s are. It's just cool to get them, but it doesn't look like there's anything of great value unless you get some mint ones. I guess then you'll be in good shape. But none of these are looking. Yeah, they're all looking like 1900s. I'll look a little closer at those later. All right, so looks like we're time. Yeah, I saw that. But it looks like you got to get a little older. 1800s. There's some in there that look pretty good. I tell you, she's got a couple of these. You know what? That kind of. All right, Darren, this is for you. You. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know what the D looks like. I'm going to bring you up and take a look at. So this is a 64 D there. See how there's some stuff in the middle of the D? Is that what you're looking for? Blue Sandy, I'm going to have to go on to that site and take a look. I've never looked at the 64 D, but there's some stuff in the middle there. I don't know if that's what we're looking for. That's a possibility, but those are some nice 64s she's got there. So set those aside. That's a box down, guys. We'll move that one to the side. I don't remember what's in this. Yeah, I do remember what's in this one. All right, this one is pretty good also. All right, let's move the notes out of the way. All right. Yeah, I hear you there. Can you do a closer picture of that? Well, I'll see what I can do. Let me. Billy, they're not mine. All right, I don't know. Let me. Okay, there. All right, I'm going to try to get you a little closer here. I'm going to pop the camera off the tripod. Uh-oh. Trying to reconnect. Come on. All right, am I back, guys? Yeah. Am I back? I turned my phone off on accident. Are we back? All right. So here we go. I'm going to get you in there. That's what we're looking at. If you see in the middle there, there's a little something in there, but I don't know if that's it or not. That's about as good as I can do. I don't know. I can probably mess with the scope, but we're going to go with that for now. You think so, Sandy? All right. Well, like I said, I think she knew what she was doing, and because there was a lot of stuff set aside. There was stuff in some bags that said it looked like it was something, so it's very possible. All right, so let's take a look in here. So we got ourselves another. Whoops! I want to knock down those. I want to knock down all those nickels that I so nicely stacked. All right, we got another 64 mint set. This is the second one we found. And that is, like I showed earlier, I said, make sure you take a nice look at that $50 there, because I said later in the show, we got something to look at. Silver Sacks, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You got here just in time to get to the real, we're getting into the real silver here. What did I do with that other? I don't know what I did with the other one. Oh, I found it. All right, so we'll put that down there. All right, so we got some silver in here. All right, so what I was showing that 64 for, so I'm gonna put this back up on the side here. The reason I was showing you that 64 up close, because check this out. And I'm not gonna open them, but look at the sides of that. These are all 64 Kennedys. They're beautiful. Maybe I'll open it, but I'm not gonna touch them. There you go. I mean, they are gorgeous. I don't know if they came from a set, you know, if she, I don't know where she got them, but they are beautiful. Every one of them. Like I said, I haven't taken them out. I'm not gonna touch them unless I get some gloves on. But they are, and she's got, I want to say there's at least 2 rolls of them. Let's see if I can get that back on. Does it want to go back on? So, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff. I know my LCS will definitely buy them. If I had more followers, I would have an auction and sell some of it. I don't really want to go on eBay, but those are just beautiful. So there's 2 rolls there. I believe this is another one. Yep, that's another one there. 3 rolls of 64 BUs. Oh, what? Okay. You know what? Again, I did hear something on the 64. What are we looking for there? All right, now here is a roll I can open up, because you can see that there's some different stuff in there. So let's take a look in here. I've been on Big T's. I've been on a lot of channels. I get around and check around. All right, Silver Sacks, you saw it. Dennis said it was. There's a 64, 67. There's some nice 64s there. Isn't it the 60? Is it 64D or? I don't even remember. Is there a 64D? Those are all 64s. Here's some Benjis. We got 51, 51, 51, 60, 50, 54, 59, 60, 51, 49, 51, 51, 53. Not too bad there. All right. Sack saw that one. I wouldn't eBay it. What about talking to Storm NCA about doing an auction for you? You know, well, these 64s, I believe these look to be Philadelphia's. Looks like all of them are. And you know, Billy, I thought about doing that. I know, like, coin hunting couple is in my area. I thought about getting a hold of them. Yeah, I got to think about it and obviously talk to the owner of them all. But yeah, there's some really nice stuff here. You know, it'd be cool to go to some nice collectors. You guys see that flat one right there in the middle? Oh, wow. That flat one in the middle, you can probably guess what that is. I've already looked in here, so no guesses? We got any guesses? I'll tell you, Sax, I told him that I was gonna try to do the best that I could for him. What's a trade day? Or setting a price for EC on trade day. There's a barber. 1902. It's seen better days. 1902. Don't see a whole lot on the back there, but that is cool. And we got some more Benjis. See, I told them, because they don't know anything about coins, and I said I would go through and see what is the better stuff in here. This one's cool. I like these. And matter of fact, I just saw Saka sell one. I didn't even realize they go for that much. I think in his auction, one of these went for 16, I think. Everyday Opportunity does a trade day where you can buy and sell. Okay. Every Saturday, Everyday Opportunity lets people sell things on his channel, gets lots of followers and lots of people watching. Huh. Okay, that's definitely something to look into. Dennis, you see that $50 there, 44? Nice. That's I like that coin. I think I had one. I can't remember what I did with it though. We got some more really nice 64s here. You can see those shining just like the other ones there. Man, those are nice. Really nice. There we go. I already went through those, right? Those are all Benjis. Yep, we'll put that in the stack of Benjis there. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are pretty. I like those. Really nice. All right, what else we got hiding here? Now we got a baggie here that's still got some halves in it. So let's see what we got here. Uh-oh, am I gonna spill them all? All right, there we go. We got some. Oh, this has a bunch of newer halves. We don't want none of those stinking newer halves. Give us the silver. All right. Get that bag out of the way. I think this is all clad. Got some bicentennials. 89, 86, 71. Yep, nothing there. Uh-oh. No offense to any other Canadians. That was only meant to offend Dennis. What did you say up there? Oh. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Hey, I have to say, I don't mind Canadians. I used to play hockey. Used to be up there quite a bit. All right, we got some more Benjis. 49, 48, 54, 51, 57. There's a 65. That's only our second 40%er. Can you believe that? Oh, we got another barber. All right, that one's in a lot better shape. $19.05 S. There you go. There's our first walkers. 34 and a 45. Looks like a D and an S. All right, cool. Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised there isn't more walkers. I think those are the only there might be another one, but I can't remember if there was or not for sure. Oh, check out this one. This one's cool. I didn't know what it was when I first saw it, but it's Mexican. Republica Mexicana, 1881. And I don't know, 50 centavos, LEYS 9027. That's pretty interesting. Have you guys seen that one? That one's kind of cool. 1881. That's pretty awesome. Clay, we got a whole bunch of stuff to bid on here. Oh, that's good. 10 for that one? That one's pretty cool. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Oh, I lied. There is another walker. That's an 18. 18S, it looks like. There's another 64s. Oh, there's a bicentennial. 57 Benji. This here, Clay, is a coworker's mom's collection. Well, it was not really hers. I guess she had, it was either her mom or aunt or something like that. I think they had it for a while. She had passed away a while ago, and they've had it for a while, and they decided, they're not coin collectors. So I said I would go through it for them and see what there is and find the best way to see if we can make them some money. My LCS is definitely interested in them. But I don't know how we're going to do it. These are kind of cool. Look at those. 64 Kennedys, all BU. We got 3 rolls of them. I mean, those are beauties. Look at that. All right. And we got, what else we got in this box? So I was hoping, this looks like a bankroll of 40%ers. I didn't open it. I didn't know if I wanted to. It's a 66 on the end there. That kind of looks like that's probably silver too, but you never know. I probably will end up opening it. And we got a couple other rolls too, but these look like they're bankrolled bicentennials. I was hoping that those were going to be silver too, but nope. What's that there, Sandy? All right, let's move those out of the way. We got that up there. You guys can kind of tell what those are. Oh, okay, Clay. Been here for a long time. Supposedly my mother's friend has a bucket of constitutional from her childhood that she wants me to look through. It even though this isn't mine, it's a blast. I'll tell you that. That is for sure. I tell you, yesterday is when I got to look at the first part, and she also has sports cards. That's my main love. And when I saw the sports cards, I was like, ew, they were not good ones. So my hopes weren't very high for the coins. And then the first bag I saw had like 25 Morgans in them, and I was like, what? I mean, I just freaked out. I mean, it was Yeah, that was awesome. And then to tell you, this topped it off, because this is, we still haven't gotten to the best box yet. So, I mean, this is obviously all pretty cool. We got a bunch of silver dimes here. I think for the most part, they're going to be Mercs. Yep, those are all Mercs. I know at the other end, I saw a barber. We found a couple barbers. Well, we found a couple barbers last night, and we got a couple tonight. Oops, let me move over. Sorry about that. We got an 1890. That one's pretty worn. 1890, and then we got, that one actually looks pretty good. That's a 1915. Yeah, that one's in pretty good shape. And let's see, looks like the rest, ooh, there's a nice looking Merc, 41. And the rest are Mercuries. There's a 1916. What is the year for, is it 16 or is it 17? I don't get a whole lot of Mercs, so. I still have platinum for trade on constitutional. Hint, hint. All right, what do we got? 1899. Not a whole lot going on there. 1915. Not a whole lot going on there. What about our Mercs? Oh, that is the 1916D. Whoa, wouldn't that be nice? Look, where'd I put it? I just had one. I had a 16 somewhere. What'd I do with it? Oh, here it is. That's a 16. That would be pretty cool if it was a D. But I don't, I think she did a pretty good job of looking for stuff. So I don't think there's going to be anything special. And I'm not seeing no D down there. There definitely is no D. Yeah, that would have been pretty darn cool. I think she would have been pretty happy if I would have taken that to her. That's a 17. Yeah, but like, I'm pretty sure she went through this stuff pretty good, because she did have a book, and there obviously was no 16D in the book. So I think she knew what she was doing. So I'm not gonna look through these all right now because of that reason. If I thought that there could be something in here, I would definitely go through them. Well, I don't know. Well, let's take a little look here. I think she's got quite a few in the book. Because, see, she does, here is her Merc book. I mean, the one that I had definitely looked better than that one. So she's got quite a few in here. So I don't know. I can always look through and see if there's anything that's gonna. See, she's got that side full. All the newer ones. So I think these are probably her extras. Like I said, I think she knew what she was doing. All right. That is a lot of Mercs, though. That's cool. We'll slide these back here. we didn't have quite as much silver yesterday. We went through we went through a lot of pennies yesterday. These here, Indian head pennies. We all know about those. We're going to set those off to the side. I don't think there's, like I said, I don't think there's any great years in there. All right, what do we got? Yeah, talked it up in the streams when she is ready to sell. I would be interested in a few of those lots. All righty, Sax, I hear you. And you know what? You can always email me or get a hold of me. I do Instagram, but you can kind of tell me what you're thinking if there is something you're interested in. Because I know she's selling. I know that, and I'm just, I'm kind of talking with her and just kind of going over what's going to be her best way to go. Because I know my LCS will give me pretty good deal. He doesn't jack up a lot of prices. Like I sold him some Morgans yesterday from the other bag, and they were pretty common years and not in the greatest of shape. So he bought them at $20 each, and he puts them out at like $23. So he doesn't mark them up a lot. There was one I probably shouldn't have sold that it was in pretty good shape, and that one probably could have went for quite a bit more. And I think he gave us 25 for it, but I think that one could have been more. Like I said, he's a pretty fair guy, and yeah, there's a couple cool things we're finding here. We got a large penny, one penny, 1913. What the heck is that? That's France. 50 sentiments? Bon pour 50 sentiments? That's interesting. 1923. That's kind of cool looking. And what else we got here? That is, I don't know, that's a 1884 far thing. That's kind of cool looking too. It is the same as my YouTube, but there is a B in the middle, so it's Barrett B. Hurst. That is a South African coin. That's kind of cool. I think we might have had one of these yesterday too. That's cool. All right, some more foreign there. We'll slide those off to the side. So we're pretty much done with this one. I forgot. We got that one still. There's a coin for Dennis. There's an ounce of silver. Looks like there's some other foreigns in here. This is one I saw earlier. This is cool. Look at that one. So this is a Netherlands, and that is 5 cents. Check that out. That is pretty cool. I like that. I got a whole bucket of foreigns. Definitely like those. And he doesn't do a ton with foreigns, so I think I might just tell her I need to hang on to those. This is something cool looking. I don't know what. I lost it. But it's so worn. I don't know if that's an eagle. I'm having a hard time with that one. What do we got going? Nice. When is second? What? What the heck is that? Okay. I can almost see a date. There's an M at the bottom. I'm trying to hold it steady so you guys can take a look. There's an M at the bottom. There's a it looks like a 1911 at the top. So it's got like a 1 with a C through it. I was gonna say silver sex. I was like, that was all jumbled together there. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna set that aside. That looks kind of cool. Anything else jumping out? Oh, here's something else that looks cool. It's another Mexican there. 20 centavos from 1954. That's cool looking. All right. Oh, there's some more. Nothing. Not just some more foreigns. Denmark, 10 ore. What's that year? 1953. All right. That's looks like a bunch of pennies and a couple other things, but we're going to set that aside now. All right. Now, oh, I fooled you. We're not going there yet. Oh, Dennis, I forgot to show you your coin. We got a little fish here. Looks like a 10-cent centennial. There you go. All right. Oh yeah, it is awesome. You should, okay, so I told you how excited I got yesterday. You should have saw me when so this box right here was the first box that she opened. I about lost it. I was just like, wow. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. So looks like we got some silver, and I think she kept like a bunch of, it's a 51. I think she kept like a lot of coins that were in decent shape. We got 36, 48, 63, because there is a lot of different, oh, that's, I almost threw that out. 62, 44. There's a lot of stuff in with the silver. 43, 64, 52, another 64, 45, 60. There's a 67. I've seen a bunch of 65s. See, here we go with a bunch of, there's a 64, another 64, 69, 65. All right. All right, now that I took up all the room on my mat here, we'll see if I can get to this box. All right, I'm gonna open it up, and then I am just gonna kind of scan over there for you, and then we'll start digging in. So I'll tell you right away, there isn't any key dates, mint marks, but there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of good shape stuff. All right, here we go. You guys ready? All right, there we go. This is the first box that I saw, and it was pretty much just like this. I kind of rearranged stuff, but yeah, my jaw dropped. I was just like, oh my God, I know what those are, and that's pretty cool. So that was awesome. The only bad thing was I was hoping that this was some more of these, but those are Ike's, so that didn't work. But anyways, that's what we got. So yeah, we might as well pull some of this stuff out and show you what was in there. So we'll start with just some silver rounds. That one's kind of cool looking. Obviously it's not a round. Silver trade unit, 1 troy ounce. I don't know, it looks like she wrapped them in, got some something in there, I don't know. She's got them wrapped up. I want to kind of see that one. That one's kind of cool looking. Yeah, is that not cool? That is, yeah, what you always want to see. Clay, you're a winner. Yeah, there we go. America, 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. So it's got the Liberty Bell and an eagle on there. That's pretty cool looking. And then on this side, we got the International 1 troy ounce, 99 fine silver trade unit. That's pretty cool. All right, we got that out of its wrapping. That's good. I probably should take this one out too. Let's take a look here. That's one thing I noticed with some of her other stuff, some of her smaller stuff, she like taped it to paper, but she did it with some nasty tape, and it like just left all sorts of gunk on them. You don't have one of those? It's pretty cool looking. I've never seen one. Here we go, American Eagle, 1 ounce. That's pretty nice looking. And there we go. All right, cool. We'll throw that one back in there. We got that. All right, so we got some more here. That's all right. One World Trade Unit. Some more silver there. What do we got on the front? We got an eagle. It's got a 1985 on it. All right. Oh, we got 2 of those. There's another one. And what do we got here? Liberty and Justice. And that is North Star Mint. Okay. All right. And it looks like we got a couple more. This one's ripping up. Darn it. All right. Man, those are pretty. Oh, that one's got a flag and an eagle on it. Cool. Yeah, you might have a little hard time doing that. That's for sure. Yeah, I think you might have to break that tube up a little bit. Oh, sax. Yeah, I don't know. Let freedom ring. Another cool one. I'm gonna do, obviously I gotta do a little research with some stuff and see if I can find some of this, but yeah, I will definitely be back on, and she's not in a hurry to get rid of it, so I gotta just kind of see what I can find out about them. All right. I'm not going to get into that other stuff yet. I'm going to show you some other stuff. All right. These, obviously, no biggie here. We got Susan B. Anthony's. I know there are some errors on those. I think something with the space with the 79, but we can jump into that later. Those are a bunch of Susan B. Anthony's. We got some Ike dollars in there, a bunch of those. So that's a roll of Ikes there. We got some more there. I was hoping that we'd have some silver ones, but we did not have any silver Ikes. And then this is a roll of Susan B. Anthony's. All right, now we got some more silver down here. More quarters. All right, let's see. Oh, I forgot about this roll. This roll is a lot of these. Pretty cool. That is a nice looking coin. And I forgot about that one too. So I think this is the only Washington quarter in there, 34. 34D. I had a stack of those back there. All right, sounds good, Silver Sacks. All right, so there we go. We got a 1902. And it looks pretty good on the back side. Not too shabby there. All right, that's awesome. And this one needs a little work. That one's a little beat up. Yeah, I hear you there, Sax, definitely. Darren, which one is your favorite? I have, Sandy. I've gone on there. I went on and looked for a few things. Which one do you think is very valuable? Which one's your favorite, Darren? The SLQ? The SLQs are cool. Definitely. But like I said, I don't think there's any in any great years. But they are still, yeah, they're pretty cool. Because what's the best, what is it, 27s? And then obviously 18. Oh, that's with the air. 23, 21. The Barbers? Yeah. All right, well. Yeah, the SLQs are pretty cool. Again, I don't think, there's 25, 26, 28. A lot of them, at least you can read the dates, so that's cool. But I don't think, again, I don't think there's going to be anything. There's a 30 with any key dates. There's a 27, but there's no mint mark. 29. 29. That one's in pretty good shape if it didn't have the gunk on it. Pretty nice on the back. Dennis, Silver Sacks likes getting after you. That's for sure. 28, 25. See, almost all of them you can read dates. 29. I mean, not that they're still in great shape, but you can still get dates. There's another 27, 25, a lot of 25s. There's another 27. That one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, there's a few of the years are pretty good. Yeah, I hope he's still here because that was a good one. All right, there's 27. See, 25 almost, yeah, even though some of them are pretty worn, 28, they still almost every one, I think we've seen a date. 28. There's another 27s. But see, the thing is none of them are having mint marks. So I don't know if there's a mint mark. That's a 28S. I don't know. Oh, I moved my book. Oh, there's Dennis. He is here for it. Yeah. I think 28 is just a common. Yeah, 28S is just a common. Still cool to get a mint mark. There's the one we wanted, 27. That would have been a good one. See, none of them, and we don't have any early ones. So I know there's still, she said there still is more. There's another 27. That one actually, even though it's got the black all over it, it was pretty good if it wasn't that. Another 27. They said that this is the majority of it, but there is still a little more. So I guess, we can hope that maybe if you have this much, but you're not finding any key dates, are they still waiting to come? Yeah, it was a good one, Dennis. I have to give it up. Yeah, the only problem, Sandy, is it costs too much to grade stuff. If you're not gonna get a good grade, it's almost not even worth sending in. All right, I guess you guys have waited long enough. Let's move these SLQs over. We got a couple barbers there. All right. You want to start with Peace Dollars or Morgan's? First one to comment, that's what we get. All right, we're starting with Morgan's. I put them in year order, so at least we have that. But there, oh, I don't want to drop them. There you go. There is a stack of Morgan's. All right, let's see if I can do this without messing everything up. All right. So for those of you that weren't here earlier, I do have, there was a little baggie over here that had a 51 Benji in it, had a good for $1 in trade during the Space Age World's Fair in Seattle. It's kind of cool. All right, and then we had these beauties in there. This is the oldest one that none of these have any mint marks. So again, I just don't understand how she could have so many. Darren, you taking half? All right, well, have a good evening. All right, so this is an 1878. And obviously, I mean, this isn't even one of the good ones, but you can see the detail. 78, there we go. And like I said, there's got to be, I don't know, maybe somebody got a hold of the better ones, or I don't know, maybe we got a few more coming, I'm not sure. But I just don't see how there's no mint marks. But that's 78. This right here is going to be our worst one, and that is an 1880. That's as bad as it gets right there. All right. I don't know why this one was in a flip, but we'll see if we can get it out. All right, we've got an 1885. Let's see if I can keep my hands out of the way and maybe get a little better lighting here. a ton of errors on 1878. Well, that's a nice looking one, so we'll have to check that. There's 1885. And here we go with some bling right there. That is another 1885. And I'm telling you, most of these are in really good shape. I mean, it's amazing how nice they are. And we got an 86. That one's got a little paint or something on the side. Otherwise, it's got a little red in there too. There we go. That's a 86. Another 86. Even ones like this that, you know, aren't as shiny, they still got pretty good detail. Now the back, that back's shining. That's nice. That's 86. All right, we're gonna move on. Here's 89. Still with the 89s. And like I said, I'm just amazed at how many of them are in such nice shape. Got a bunch of 89s. Yeah, I would love to be saying that these are mine. I mean, yeah. Whew. There's his drool. There's Sax's drool right there. There's a bunch of 89s. I mean, I know I keep saying this. Okay, this one, this is one of our more worn ones. I mean, that's even sad to say that that's one of the worst ones, and it's still pretty nice. Yeah, I was kind of looking a little bit in the red book when I was sorting them, and yeah, with some of those prices, with some of those high grades, it's pretty crazy. But we got a lot of 89s. Okay, I think that is our last 89. I told you when I saw that box open up, I was just like, oh no. That I was just, yeah, in shock. Because I mean, just seeing him from the sides like that, I was just like, man, those look nice. Because there was, like I said, I think there was 23 Morgans and a couple of Peace Dollars yesterday, and you know there was some beat up ones, and yeah, so seeing these sides, I was just like, man, those were 96. This is a 97. I'm gonna make another stack here. Oh, we'll get to 90 and then we'll. All right, we're at 98 now. All right, Billy. Have a good one. All right, Sax, so you're thinking a lot of them would be around a 50? This one's almost got like a proof look to it. And you can see the wear kind of in there, but yeah, this one's got a proof look to it. What do you think on this one, Sax? That's another 98. All right, now we got to 1900. I think there might have been one more that looked kind of like that 98 with that proof look. But it definitely looks like it's got wear on it. 1902. Oh, here's one. This is probably one of our most worn one. Well, it's like I said, it's not even worn. It's just kind of dirty. I think the rest are 21s. So we'll just kind of do this. I think we got one at the, I think there's a couple in here, like this one, a little shinier. So I think a lot of the 21s are not as nice as some of those other ones. But that's the Morgan stack. Yeah, it's kind of cool looking. All right, there is the Morgans. We'll kind of tuck those up there. All right, now we got some piece dollars here. And same kind of thing, as you can kind of look there. Not too shabby looking on the edges. Yeah, you got to wait for that bell to change for the 21s, huh? Well, I guess I'll just put all the piece dollars away then, since you got to wait at least a year and 2 weeks for those, because we don't have any 21s there. We're starting with 22s on that one. That one's a nice looking one there. Now I don't know if anybody knows, but it said something in there about a high relief or a low relief. Any news on that? Does anybody know anything about that on the 22 piece? We got a few 22s. I think, yeah, a lot of, how many did we have? I think, is that it? Yeah. So this stack here is 22s. All right, well, I'm looking for a website. Okay. All righty, so these are all 22s. Just kind of whip through these here. Yeah, that one's been a little played with. And that one's not too bad there. All right, then we got 23s. There's another one, been probably in a pocket for a little while. 23. Not too bad, that one's nice. 24. 25. And that's another 25. Got a couple more 25s coming. There we go. Looks like we got a 26. Yeah, I saw it said something about only 30, like 31,000 of them. I read up a little bit on it because I didn't know nothing about it, and it said something about because the 21 was that way, and then they printed it that way, and then none of them were supposed to get out, and they did destroy some of them, and yeah, I think it said like only 31,000 or something like that. So yeah, that would be crazy. That was a 27. Then we got a 34 that's been a little worn down. And our last piece dollar is a 35. Got a few scratches in it there. There we go. All right, not too bad. Oh, I forgot we had a couple things in here. I thought there was I don't know why she had that in there. Looks like just a 64 Kennedy. So we'll put that with our stack over there. She had a 64, a Dennis coin in there, 64 Beaver. And a 44S Wheatie. Just throw that in there. She had some more Susan B's. Let's see, I didn't know why she had those in there. Yeah, that's for sure. Looks like these are all D's. I don't know if there was anything special. I was hoping maybe there were like that's got might be a proof. That's an S there. So that probably is a proof. The rest of them are D's. I would guess that's a proof. Susan B. Anson needs to have proofs. I would think so. If you can ever find them in this thing. I don't know if you can. And we got Ike's. Oh, there they are. So that's a 79S. Yeah, I guess there are proofs. There's a type 1 and type 2. You don't know nothing about non-silver coins? That's good. It looks like a filled in S, 72S filled S type 1. Yeah. Nothing I'm going to worry about, I don't think. All right. Well, that concludes the rundown. Where did I put those other ones? I put them over there. All right. I think that's empty. So we can toss that. So that is pretty cool. And like I said, guys, I don't know for sure when I'm gonna start selling stuff, what exactly I'm gonna do with it, but Sax, like I said, you can get a hold of me and let me know what you're interested in, and then that way I can kind of find out what I'm doing and figure it all out. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no kidding, man. Yeah, like I said, I would definitely have to change it, Dennis, if it was mine. I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool's not even the word, I guess. It awesome, you know, but yeah, just knowing I'd like to be putting it into my stack. But unfortunately, yeah, all that is pretty cool. All right, well, now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it all. How I'm going to... I know I'll probably just take the war nickels down there. I don't know. Well, Benji, see, I'm surprised that there wasn't as many walkers. 3 walkers. We got pretty good. I mean, they had 3 folders. Let me of 3 folders of. Was it 3 or 4? No, it was 3. So they had. I'll kind of see if I can show you here. Here's our. She had 3 Benji folders. Not a ton in them, but you know, still there they are. So she had 3 of them, and then she's got a bunch out there, and I'm just kind of surprised that there wasn't any walkers, not very many. This was the fullest Benji book right here. So she's got almost all the old ones. Both 48s, all 3 49s. She's got the 50s. And just missing a few in the middle there and on the end. So yeah, 3 books of Benjis. I don't know if you were in for this, Sax. This was kind of, I don't know. This was kind of cool. Dennis kind of likes that. Dennis, were you in here for this? I don't remember if you were in here for this. Yeah, definitely. So she got a stack of bills too. There's only a few of the Canadians. $3 and a $2 and a couple of Vietnams. But then she had kind of some cool maple money. She's got a stack of 20. I think, let's see. There's a stack of 20 right to there in sequential order of 76 $2 bills. It's kind of interesting, and they're all pretty darn good shape. There's another one there, and then she has a bunch of let's see, so here's the $2 ones. She's got a bunch of red seals, and some of them, like here, if I can get in the camera, these are in pretty good shape there. A couple of, I think about 3 or 4 of them are really nice. And then she's got a bunch here. These are all silver certificates of 35 and 57. There's a couple like right here that are in pretty decent shape. This one here, beat up 35, it's a star note. That's kind of cool. There's a few star notes in there. There's only a few Like these are the two best shape. So there's only a couple that are in good shape like that. And then yeah, most of them are a little rough, but there's a few star notes in there. There's a 35 star note there, and there's another one there. That's a 57. So yeah, but pretty cool. Definitely. All right, and I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, I did look at some of those earlier there, Sax, because I've been kind of doing that at work. I don't know. I work for the city of Yakima, and I get to empty the buses, so I don't get to look as deep as into the coin as I'd like, but I get to I empty the bus boxes, separate the bills from the coin, bag up the coin, and then count the bills. So I do get a chance to go through some, get to see a little bit. Found this one last week. Nice radar there. I don't keep the trinaries unless they're like cool looking. I do, like this one. This one I kept just because it started with so many twos. So I thought that was cool. Doubling numbers, although it's not in the greatest of shape. Thought that was cool. There's another one of those. Thought I had a pretty cool one somewhere here. I had, well, I don't know. That's kind of a cool low serial number, 8505. I got a lower one somewhere, but this is a cool one. Cool binary. All 3s and 1 7. Yeah, Dennis, that one's a binary. That one's pretty cool. There's another, a radar. Sorry about that. There's a binary. That one's kind of... But I don't know what the heck I did with it. I had a really low serial number. I always keep anything that has 4 zeros or more to start. And I'm pretty sure I got one. Oh, this one. Here's a nice looking radar. Check out that one. Now these are actually mine. Yeah, this one here. I actually had another one that was all 7s and a 9. The 9 was like second to the end or third to the end, and I actually sold that one for $50. I never was gonna get into doing bills too, but I don't know. Once I get started, that's the collector in me just keeps on going. I don't know. Oh, maybe I put that in a... I might have put it... Oh, here we go. No, there we go. This is the lowest one I've been able to find. 846. That one's pretty cool. Which one was that, Sax? The radar, the 00044000? Yeah, I try to look for the lower numbers. That's the lowest one I found. 846. So that definitely is the first thing I try to find. But if obviously, then I just kind of keep an eye out for whatever. Yeah, that was a cool radar, definitely. And and it's amazing when you're looking at these things. It's amazing how many of them, you're just a number off. So many of them are a number off from being super cool. Some of these I don't even know why I have them. I'm looking at them now. I'm like, well, why do I have that? Oh, this is one I found at work that was pretty cool. The Grand Canyon National Park. That was pretty cool. I figured, well, I'll buy that for $2. Why not? Yeah, I never used to, but YouTube gets you to do a lot of things. You start checking a lot of stuff. You start watching things and wow. Here's a couple other things that I like. I love the old bills. Obviously, I would love to have like a 500 or 1,000, but I do have a couple of the old style hundreds that are in decent shape. Those are pretty cool. But I'll show you, this is the coolest one I have, is that one there. This one is darn near perfect. Little off centered, but other than that, it is in awesome shape. That one's cool. I think I'll hold on to that one for a while. That one I like. The hundreds, yeah, they're not perfect, but that 50 is pretty cool looking. All right, what time are we looking at? Almost 10:30. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight, guys. I got to put this away, and I still got to get to bed. Got to work in the morning tomorrow. Tomorrow's bus day, so I get to see what I can find. I'll show you something I got a couple weeks ago that I was kind of surprised. So I got a ton of W's. I haven't found a lot of boxes lately that I can search for them. So I do get some at work, and I haven't gotten. Hey, can I trade with the other dudes? I haven't gotten the Salt River Bay yet, and there's been tons of them coming through work, and I've only seen 6 Rockefellers, and of one of the 6, I flipped it over, and sure enough, W. So that was pretty cool. I was excited, but I still have not been able to find the Salt River Bay, and now I see the butterfly is coming out. But it takes us forever here in Washington to get the new ones. So I'll just have to keep an eye out, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have it. All right, guys. Well, it looks like I am going to shut her down. And yeah. So like I said, I will figure out what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. Like I said, I know, there's not the greatest dates, but there are a lot that are in pretty nice shape. That's for sure. So, alrighty, guys. Well, what do we got? Big bag of cents. I don't know. Some of those dancers will take whatever they can get. Well, thank you, Clay. I think this is only my 4th stream, so working out the kinks, trying to figure it out, and you know, we'll keep on cruising along. All right, sounds good, Blue Sandy. All right, all you guys have a good evening, and we'll catch you on the next one.